Bienvenido a Granny Shifting. Soy Ryan.
Soy Jason. I mean, Hasson. Soy Hasson.
And this is minute 35 of Fast Five.
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, it's Jesse from the original Fast and the Furious, and you're listening to Granny Shifting, the Fast and Furious podcast.
And this is the part where you say something.
So, what's her name? What's this?
Elena.
Elena is surveying the chaos.
Yeah.
Dom just saved her life
And he
was holding
ran
her
off.
against the wall. Yeah, and she's looking at all the dead bodies now, which were killed by her coworkers. I mean, the other people. I guess she was hired on the scene,
Yeah.
and she didn't shoot any of them though.
No.
But she's looking at it, and then she turns to her side, and Dom's gone. So somehow he
We didn't
snuck
see
away.
him leave, right?
No, they didn't show
Okay.
it. But
She
I guess,
would have. He was like all up in her
Yeah,
face.
but I guess she wanted to look. Also, I'm like, if she's that close to those dead bodies, she's lucky to be alive with how those other, like, her coworkers were just shooting all around at anything. But anyhow, The Rock, like, comes down a staircase up to her with the bodies in between them, and they're both just standing there kind of quietly. The guys that shot all the people are still up on the rooftop looking down at them.
You get the sense that she doesn't like this.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
she's, like,
uncomfortable with what's going on.
Right. And The Rock comes up and he goes, all clear?
Like a question, kind of.
Yeah.
And the
Of
guys
course.
are like, clear. I cannot stand this guy.
Look at his face right now.
The third guy in this
With the
group,
bucket hat.
the same guy, the guy with the bucket hat, same guy that was just, he wasn't aiming down his sights, and when he was shooting, he's just waving the tip of the gun around in a circle. Like, oh man, he looks like the kind of guy that is 50 and lives in his mom's basement and buys all this military stuff and pretends to be military
Yeah.
and walks around or takes pictures holding guns with his military stuff and posts them on his Facebook page.
Yeah.
But man,
He like goes to the gun store and talks to the clerk about all the different guns and how much he knows about them. And,
oh yeah,
you know,
yep.
he wants everyone to know how much he knows about weaponry.
None of these guys are very intimidating.
No. Well, this guy's got a mohawk, so you know
Yeah, yeah.
he's trouble.
Short mohawk guy.
I think part of it is like this guy's glasses.
Yeah, and his receding hairline, and
Yeah.
looks like he hasn't had a haircut in a little while
Yeah. Or a shower.
or a shower.
But clear, and they The Rock waves them off, so they're free to go.
They're like,
now.
okay. Now, I don't understand. They don't have Toretto.
Yeah,
He was just here.
yeah,
They were just in hot pursuit. Why did they stop?
yeah.
Why
it
aren't
seems
they
like
chasing Toretto anymore?
Right.
They didn't get their goal. They,
Right.
and he's nearby.
And so are Brian and Mia, but I guess they don't know even where they're at all. They weren't even chasing Brian and Mia at all.
But why did they suddenly give up after they killed some of these other guys?
Yeah,
Because people are getting shot all over.
it's a hard reset. They're going for a reset.
The Rock says, "You okay here?"
Like, obviously, she's not.
And Amelia says, "Yeah."
Elena.
Elena. But why is he saying, "You okay here"? It's almost like, can you stay here? Are you going to be all right if I leave you here?
Oh, I think it's just like
Like,
Are
are
you
you
okay?
doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
in this situation that you're in. Are you okay?
And The Rock just has beads of sweat dripping down him. Do you think he's actually sweating?
Probably.
Yeah, he's got all that, like, he's got a bulletproof vest, and he's probably not used to this Brazilian weather.
Yeah, and I feel like if you have no hair to catch your sweat, it just runs.
Just runs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I waxed my nose once.
Oh,
Twice, actually. But
the inside.
the inside of my nose. And it wasn't that bad. We should try that on the podcast sometime.
No, thank you.
But it is, if you have a slightly runny nose, those, it just runs right out.
Oh,
Normally it's got to it's like a little pinball game
right.
working its way
Plinko,
down.
yeah.
Plinko,
Yeah.
But not with the no nose hairs. It's, you're like, oh.
what
I
were
need
the
a tissue.
advantages to the waxing?
I didn't have any nose hair after I did that.
Yeah. What's the advantage to that? No boogers.
Yes, actually, that's one. You don't get little boogers stuck in your nose hair, and you don't have nose hair sticking out of your nose.
Yeah, I always have nose hair sticking out of my nose.
Yeah, I see.
Don't look.
But yeah, no like little. None of
man.
that. My wife's like, you have a booger. I'm like, oh man, which side? Casually turn. Is it still there? Yeah, none of that.
It's better than like when you get home from somewhere, like a social party, and like you got a booger. You've had a booger in your nose
Yeah.
for the last 3
There's
hours.
chocolate on your face. What?
You got something.
That's why
like
I
when
don't
I'm
go to
somewhere,
social parties.
and then I go to the bathroom and I look in the mirror. I'm like, I got a big thing stuck in my teeth. I'm like, nobody told me. I think those are my friends, and nobody told me.
Yeah, it is awkward. You don't want to embarrass the person by telling them,
Right.
so you just pretend not to notice.
But all you do is look at it. Yeah.
You're like, oh no, there's nothing in my teeth. I just have a cavity. Oh, I'm sorry. It's awkward.
It's just
Right.
a hole in my tooth. All right, so The Rock leaves Elena standing there.
And
You
she
can
looks
see that, yeah, she's
sad.
kind of sad, yeah.
Or she's confused.
All these people just died in front of her. But she notices something on the floor, on the
What is
ground. It's,
piece of jewelry.
oh, very recognizable piece of jewelry.
A silver cross with a hinge in the middle.
I'm like, how did that come off of his neck? But then I saw that it is broke.
Why
So-
did they hinge the cross? That's weird.
It's not broke, it's unhooked. It's
the
not even
clasp.
broken.
Maybe the clasp slipped out.
Yeah,
But what's the point of the hinge on the cross?
I don't know.
We gave one of these away once to our Patreon.
Yeah, Guacamole got it.
Yeah,
They're just
but
like-
she wears it all the time.
Remember that one thing that was like sort of recognizable from the first movie? Let's just use it the entire series.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a big item.
movies love having like a cross. It's always like, yeah, they're not religious, but they have this cross. They
Oh.
hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's she gonna do with it?
Well, he saved her life.
She should list it on Marketplace
She's gonna
and see
return.
if Tom wants to
Uh-huh.
buy it back.
Lost and found. Hey, I found this on the streets. If you'd like to meet up and get it back, let me know.
Yep. Meet me behind the rickety shack.
I will bet money she's going to return it to him at some point in this movie
She should wear it.
because I know he has it in the next movie.
Carry the flame for him.
Maybe he's got a whole bunch.
I forget. Did Letty wear it or did he wear it? No, he left.
He's always had it.
There was one of the movies that we watched where there's a stack of cash and the necklace on top, but he left, right? Oh,
That's like
That was
Fast
4.
7 or something.
no, that was 4.
Is that when it starts with his boy
When he
and
abandoned
he's telling
her.
him about if you ever wake up and there's people trying to steal you or whatever, and then he leaves a bunch of money and the cross.
No, I think it was when they're in Rio. He leaves in the middle of the night.
Oh, because he had to get out. He left her cash in the cross.
Right.
She went and died after that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
that was the last time.
it was after they robbed those trucks and the police
Right,
were on
where
to
was he
them.
going? I don't remember.
I don't know.
That was a lot of minutes ago.
A lot of episodes.
All right, so that's the end of minute 35. She finds the necklace, and you can see she's like, what do I do with this thing?
For how slow this minute was, it actually went by pretty quickly,
Yeah.
I felt like.
I barely caught it in time.
Yeah, I was like, wait, the minute's over.
Yeah.
But, we're getting into the meat of things. Well,
Yeah.
we're 34 minutes into this movie. We're not climaxing for an hour yet.
We still have 2 hours left in the movie.
That's a year. I mean, 1 hour is a year.
Yeah, 1 hour is a year.
Yeah.
That's correct. No. Oh, yeah.
52 weeks, 52 minutes. I'm rounding here, but
Yeah. Man, it's going to take a long time for us to get through these movies.
Hey, we're doing it.
This is
1
5.
minute
We
at a time,
got
though.
10. So each one says 2 hours.
When's 11 come out?
So are we saying that that's 10 more years that we're going to be doing this?
No, if they're 2 hours. Oh, 10 more, yeah. I tried to quit once. You were like, nope.
We're going to let down all our listeners.
I was like, what parameters are you like, all right, that's enough? I mean, you got to figure we put out hundreds of episodes. So I was just looking for I wasn't trying to quit, but I was like,
Right.
at what point are we like, all right, That we had a good run.
I would say when it's not fun anymore.
You said never, I think you said.
Yeah, or when it's not fun. If it's like, oh, I got to record again.
That's what it was when we were doing 2 episodes a week.
Yeah.
For me, that's when I was like, because it would be like we'd have to record so many episodes.
We try to do
that
8
we'd
episodes
rush
in
through
one
'em,
night.
and it wasn't fun to record.
Right.
And it'd be a long night, and then I felt like a couple weeks later,
Yeah,
there was
hey, we
always
got to record again. Yeah.
It's always, but one a week has been good for us. For not so much for our listeners.
I know. They want that.
They hate it.
If it's better for you guys, I can post each episode twice. I can split each
We
episode
did
in
joke
half.
about cutting them in half
Yeah.
because that's the funny part is our episodes ended up getting longer,
Right.
but because we're having a good time.
Yeah.
All right,
We should cut each episode into 5 segments and listen to a little bit every day.
one a day. Oh yeah, people love that. All right,
All right. Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan.
I'm Jason.
And always remember,
Winning's winning.